The galaxy thought humans were gone, their tech destroyed, but in secret, they rebuilt it beyond recognition, and when the first dawn arrived, no alien could believe their eyes. Want to see more epic human victories and mind-blowing strategies? Hit subscribe now and never miss the next story. Aliens had been monitoring distant star systems for centuries, looking for any sign of intelligent life that could pose a threat to their dominance. Their sensors picked up faint energy signatures on a remote planet that seemed abandoned. The readings were strange, inconsistent, and almost undetectable, yet enough to catch the attention of the alien high command. The planet had once been home to humans, a species long thought to be weak and incapable of rapid technological advancement. The aliens believed that the humans had been neutralized generations ago, leaving nothing but traces of old structures and forgotten war machines. A small team of alien scouts was sent to investigate, their sleek ships gliding silently through the cold void of space. As they approached the planet, the scouts scanned for energy fluctuations, unusual movement, or signs of any functional machines. Their instruments detected ruins, half buried in dust and rubble, skeletal frameworks of vehicles and weapons poked out of the ground. But none of them appeared operational. The aliens assumed their mission would be simple: confirm the human facility was dead, collect any remnants of tech, and report back for final clearance to dismantle what was left. The scouts landed cautiously on the planet's surface, their long, slender limbs moving with mechanical precision. They examined crumbling buildings and scattered debris. Among the ruins, faded human symbols and markings suggested that these structures once held complex machinery. But the aliens found no energy signatures, no signs of ongoing activity. They assumed this was proof that humans had abandoned the site centuries ago. The reports of the scouts reached the alien high command, reinforcing their belief that the humans were a forgotten race, unable to rise again. Meanwhile, hidden beneath the surface, humans were far from inactive, though the aliens could not detect them. A small group of engineers and strategists worked quietly, analyzing old schematics and damaged machines. They moved with methodical speed, salvaging anything that could be repurposed. Every part was cataloged and repaired, every design studied and improved. Humans had a deep understanding of technology that allowed them to rebuild even the most complex machinery in record time. Their skill and precision were beyond anything the aliens had imagined. The aliens continued their inspection, unaware that every step they took was being carefully observed. Human sensors disguised as debris monitored alien movements, transmitting data back to hidden command centers. Humans were not just rebuilding, they were preparing, studying patterns of alien behavior, anticipating every possible move. The humans knew that the aliens would underestimate them, and they were using this to their advantage. The ruins the aliens saw were a perfect illusion, a decoy hiding the real operations below. Alien scouts reported minor anomalies, slight energy pulses, strange reflections. But these were dismissed as natural phenomena or glitches in their own instruments. No one suspected that humans were actively working within the very ruins they explored. The High Command prepared orders to dismantle the old site, believing there was no danger. The aliens' arrogance blinded them to the truth. They were walking into a trap of human ingenuity, a trap that had been set long before they arrived. Humans, aware of the alien approach, had already begun manipulating signals, feeding false readings into alien sensors. The aliens believed they were seeing ruins, when in fact every building and every machine was being monitored and repaired. Humans had learned to hide in plain sight, to deceive with simplicity while secretly preparing for a future confrontation. The humans' patience and strategy turned what seemed like vulnerability into strength. By the time the alien scouts had completed their inspection, they were convinced the planet posed no threat. Reports were sent back with confidence. The alien fleet prepared for what they thought would be a simple cleanup operation. And yet, hidden from view, humans continued their quiet work, laying the foundation for a comeback that would shock the galaxy. What the aliens saw as the end of human influence was actually the very beginning of a strategic resurgence. A resurgence that would rewrite everything they thought they knew about this species. No one in the alien command suspected that the humans they believed to be gone were not only alive, but meticulously rebuilding their lost technology, preparing to emerge stronger than ever. The stage was set. The first moves of a hidden game were underway, and the galaxy would soon witness a display of human ingenuity that no alien could have imagined. Humans worked tirelessly, knowing the eyes of the enemy were watching, turning ruins into laboratories, silence into strategy, and patience into power. The aliens would soon learn that underestimating humans was the greatest mistake they could make. Hidden beneath layers of rock and camouflage, human engineers and scientists worked with quiet determination, their hands moving over consoles, blueprints, and salvaged machinery. Every movement precise, every calculation exact. They had recovered fragments of old war machines from scattered ruins, twisted metal, broken circuits, and cracked armor. Yet to the humans, these pieces were not useless. They were the foundation of something far greater. Using advanced AI and rapid fabrication methods, they began analyzing each component, understanding its weaknesses, and imagining ways to improve it beyond its original design. Teams of humans operated in synchronized secrecy across multiple hidden facilities, spread across the planet in places the aliens could not detect. Underground bunkers, deep caves, and abandoned tunnels became bustling centers of activity, each location specializing in a different aspect of the rebuild. One focused on weapons, another on vehicles, another on energy systems. Humans coordinated their work through encrypted channels, their communication seamless, ensuring that every part, every blueprint, and every assembly fit perfectly with the others. Despite the scale of their operations, humans maintained absolute silence on conventional communication channels, creating false signals and fake energy readings to fool any alien sensors. Drones sent by the aliens scanned the planet continuously. Yet all they saw were inert ruins, scattered debris, and dust-covered frameworks. Every false reading was carefully crafted by humans to reinforce the illusion of inactivity. Every signal that flickered across alien scanners had been deliberately manipulated to mislead and confuse. The engineers did not simply repair old machines, they improved them, their designs enhanced by modern materials and intelligent systems. Vehicles once slow and vulnerable became faster, more agile, and better protected. Drones and robotic units were upgraded with superior AI, able to react instantly to threats and execute complex maneuvers. Even energy weapons were rebuilt with higher efficiency, longer range, and devastating precision. Humans had taken what was considered obsolete and transformed it into a new generation of war technology. Every step of reconstruction was carefully documented, cross-checked, and tested in secret chambers. Humans simulated alien attacks, running countless scenarios to ensure that their rebuilt machines could survive and excel under any circumstances. Engineers would watch the simulations with intense focus, adjusting parameters, reinforcing weak points, and innovating new strategies. The humans' commitment to excellence turned a hidden project into a masterpiece of war readiness. While the aliens approached the planet, confident they were walking into ruins, humans monitored their every movement, learning the patterns of alien patrols, understanding how the scouts scanned, when they moved, and where they lingered. This intelligence allowed humans to anticipate alien actions, and every trap, decoy, and diversion was carefully positioned to exploit these behaviors. Humans were not only rebuilding technology, they were designing a master plan to turn alien assumptions into their own advantage. Even the environment itself became an ally. Humans manipulated dust storms, holographic projections, and electromagnetic interference to hide construction zones. Alien sensors interpreted these as natural anomalies. Building exteriors and scaffolding were camouflaged perfectly. Underground assembly lines were undetectable, and every repair and upgrade took place out of sight. Humans had perfected the art of invisibility, making their work impossible to detect. Engineers worked around the clock, fatigue kept at bay by determination and teamwork. Every person knew the stakes, the survival of their species, and the future of humanity itself. The project demanded total secrecy, absolute precision, and unwavering focus. Humans thrived under pressure, turning obstacles into opportunities, broken machines into weapons, and barren ruins into a fortress of technology. As dawn approached on the alien-occupied skies, the human operation neared completion. Energy cores hummed quietly in hidden bays, new vehicles gleamed under artificial lights, drones hovered silently, ready for deployment. Weapon systems were calibrated for maximum efficiency, and the humans surveyed their creation with quiet pride. What had begun as scattered debris and broken tech had transformed into an arsenal of incredible power, waiting only for the signal to emerge. Every action, every calculation, every repair was part of a larger plan to ensure humans could outsmart and overpower the aliens. The engineers and strategists knew that the aliens underestimated them completely, and that overconfidence would be the enemy's downfall. Humans had taken advantage of silence, secrecy, and ingenuity to prepare a comeback that no one could predict. They had hidden strength in plain sight, and their careful planning would soon shock the galaxy. The project was more than rebuilding. It was evolution, humans reshaping their past into an unstoppable future. Each machine, weapon, and drone a testament to intelligence, patience, and innovation. And as the alien fleet drew closer, they were still blind to the fact that humans were not only alive, but stronger, smarter, and ready to turn the tide in a way no one had ever imagined. The alien fleet advanced steadily through the cold darkness of space. Massive ships moving with silent precision toward the planet where humans had once thrived. The commanders believed the mission would be simple, expecting to find ruins and salvage whatever remnants of human technology remained. They had no reason to suspect that the humans were still active, hidden beneath layers of rock, metal, and deception. The aliens were confident that the planet posed no real threat. Their sensors had shown no operational machines, no energy pulses, no signs of organized activity. Yet the truth was very different. As the scouts approached the surface, their sleek vessels gliding over mountains and deserts, the humans observed every movement from their hidden vantage points. Human sensors disguised as natural anomalies tracked the alien ships, noting their speed, formation, and scanning patterns. Humans studied the drones and probes sent to survey the planet, collecting data on how the aliens interpreted energy readings, how they responded to false signals, and how long it took them to report findings. Every detail was analyzed, ensuring that human preparations would remain undetected. Alien drones scanned ruins and abandoned bases, hovering over crumbling structures, their instruments probing for hidden energy sources. The aliens expected to see nothing more than broken vehicles and dusty corridors, yet faint traces of human life and activity went unnoticed, masked by clever electromagnetic interference and holographic illusions deployed by humans. The aliens interpreted these minor anomalies as environmental interference, believing the planet truly was lifeless and abandoned. They congratulated themselves on the ease of the mission, completely unaware of the secret beneath their feet. Hidden humans continued their work in underground chambers and secret facilities, the approaching alien fleet only increasing their focus and urgency. Repair bays hummed with activity, energy cores charged silently, drones were tested and retested, vehicles were calibrated and upgraded. Every machine inspected multiple times for efficiency and readiness. Humans moved with quiet precision, their teamwork seamless, each individual knowing their role in the larger operation, all while maintaining the perfect illusion of inactivity to the enemy above. Alien commanders ordered their fleet into reconnaissance positions, scanning deeper, expecting perhaps a minor surprise, a few small active systems, or maybe abandoned vehicles, but nothing that could actually threaten them. Their arrogance blinded them to the possibility that humans could rebuild war machines faster than any logic predicted. Human engineers used the data collected from these scans to refine their strategies, placing decoys, reinforcing defenses, and ensuring that every movement of the aliens was anticipated. Small scouting teams of aliens landed on the planet in seemingly empty zones, stepping over what appeared to be ruins, examining dusty metal frames and broken corridors. The humans tracked their movements silently, analyzing the alien approach to predict the fleet's next step. The scouts reported back, reinforcing the illusion that nothing significant remained. These reports were transmitted to Alien Command with confidence, further convincing the aliens that humans were extinct. Yet in hidden bunkers, humans knew every report, every assumption, and every error made by the aliens, turning it into valuable intelligence for their final plan. The planet itself became part of the deception, Holographic projections made barren deserts appear undisturbed. Simulated energy readings suggested static ruins. Dust storms manipulated by hidden human tech obscured certain areas. The aliens had no idea that beneath the ground, human factories and repair bays worked tirelessly, producing drones, vehicles, and weapons that would soon appear as if by magic. The humans' careful blending of technology and environment ensured complete invisibility from the prying eyes above. Hours passed as the aliens completed their surveys, their confidence growing with every report of nothing found. They prepared to leave instructions for dismantling what little remained of human artifacts, believing the humans incapable of rebuilding anything in such a short time. Yet every moment spent surveying allowed humans to finish crucial stages of reconstruction. Energy systems hummed quietly, weapons were calibrated, drones awaited activation, and vehicles stood ready, all hidden from alien detection. The humans understood the aliens' patterns perfectly, anticipating each scan, each movement, each calculation the enemy made. What the aliens saw as empty wastelands were in reality a web of preparation, strategy, and innovation. Humans had mastered the art of deception, turning apparent weakness into a tactical advantage. They did not just hide, they created a false reality that misled the aliens completely, ensuring that the moment of revelation would be total and shocking. By the time the alien fleet prepared for the next step, humans had completed the final adjustments. Everything was ready, every machine optimized, every weapon tested. The aliens remained blind to the fact that the very ruins they had been surveying held an arsenal beyond recognition. Humans had not only hidden their war tech, they had perfected it, and the moment of dawn would reveal a force the galaxy would never forget. In hidden chambers beneath the planet's surface, humans worked tirelessly, turning broken and outdated machines into something extraordinary. Every piece of scrap metal, every damaged circuit, and every cracked panel became a part of a grand design. Engineers and scientists coordinated with precision, analyzing old schematics and then improving them using advanced AI, simulations, and modern materials. Vehicles that had once been slow and vulnerable were now faster, stronger, and smarter, their armor reinforced with alloys that could withstand the most advanced alien weaponry. Drones were upgraded with autonomous intelligence, able to detect threats, adapt to attacks, and execute complex maneuvers without human input. Energy weapons, once limited in power and range, were rebuilt to surpass original specifications, with focused beams capable of precision strikes over long distances. Human designers studied alien tactics carefully, ensuring that every rebuilt machine could counter anything the enemy might throw at them. Nothing was left to chance. Every improvement was deliberate and tested repeatedly in hidden simulation chambers. Each reconstruction team specialized in a specific area. Some focused on heavy combat vehicles, others on light reconnaissance drones, some on weapon systems, and others on defensive shields. The human operation resembled a perfectly synchronized orchestra, every department feeding data and resources to the others. Ensuring that the rebuilt war tech functioned as a seamless system, humans had learned to combine speed, innovation, and efficiency, taking broken relics of the past and transforming them into weapons that could dominate the future. The humans did not just repair, they redesigned, creating new systems that the aliens had never seen. AI-assisted targeting allowed drones to anticipate enemy moves. Vehicles were equipped with adaptive camouflage that made them nearly invisible on the battlefield. Defensive systems could deflect or absorb incoming energy blasts. Humans had turned technology into an extension of their strategy. Each machine a combination of firepower, intelligence, and adaptability, far beyond what the aliens believed possible. In underground factories, robotic arms worked alongside humans, assembling intricate components with unmatched precision. Nanotechnology repaired metal fractures at the molecular level, ensuring that even the smallest imperfections were eliminated. Engineers ran simulations constantly, pushing the machines to their limits, measuring speed, agility, and efficiency, and making incremental improvements that would ensure dominance in any engagement. The hidden chambers became a hive of innovation, creativity, and disciplined effort. The humans also integrated old alien technology they had captured previously, analyzing designs to incorporate advantages without the aliens realizing it. Hybrid machines combined human ingenuity with recovered alien engineering, creating war tech that was not only powerful but also unpredictable. Every system was connected to a central AI that coordinated actions across all units, ensuring that vehicles, drones, and weapons acted in perfect harmony. Humans were building more than machines. They were building a network of war strategy embedded into every piece of tech. Energy systems hummed quietly as humans completed final calibrations. Power cores were stabilized and enhanced, weapon systems aligned, and drones programmed with thousands of possible attack patterns. The machines that had once been broken beyond repair now gleamed with efficiency and deadly purpose. Every component had been tested and refined. Humans had achieved something that even they had once thought impossible. The transformation was complete, and the arsenal was ready for deployment. Even as the alien fleet drew closer, humans remained invisible, their work shielded by electromagnetic interference, holographic projections, and natural terrain. The aliens continued to believe the ruins were lifeless, unaware that the very ground they surveyed hid a fully operational, upgraded, and highly advanced military force. Humans had mastered the art of secrecy while achieving technological feats that defied imagination. Every moment of reconstruction brought them closer to the decisive moment when their power would be revealed. By the end of the night, humans had finished reconstructing their war machines. The once broken vehicles, drones, and weapons now stood ready in hidden bays, each unit more advanced, faster, and deadlier than its predecessor. Engineers and strategists reviewed every system one last time, confirming that every drone could execute complex maneuvers. Every vehicle could survive heavy bombardment, and every weapon was optimized for maximum effect. Humans had taken chaos and ruin and turned it into a perfectly orchestrated force of destruction. The final step was integration, linking all machines into a cohesive system capable of coordinated attacks, real-time adjustments, and adaptive defense. Humans had created not just rebuilt machines, but a fully operational network of war technology that could respond to any threat intelligently and decisively. What the aliens thought were ruins had become an invisible fortress, a hidden armada of unprecedented strength, ready to emerge at the exact moment to shock the galaxy and prove once again that humans could rise from destruction and transform it into ultimate power. Humans had become masters of deception. Every movement, every signal, and every machine carefully hidden from alien eyes. While the aliens thought they were observing ruins, humans were working behind layers of advanced camouflage and holographic illusions. Large sections of the planet's surface appeared abandoned, dusty, and lifeless. But underneath, hidden assembly lines hummed with energy. Vehicles and drones were repaired, upgraded, and tested. Every action masked by electromagnetic interference that scrambled alien sensors, making it impossible for them to detect real activity. Holographic projections created the perfect illusion of a crumbling ruin, complete with scattered debris and empty corridors. Drones projected faint energy pulses that mimicked malfunctioning systems, and even small maintenance activities were disguised as natural phenomena. The aliens interpreted these false readings as inconsequential. Their scanners showed no operational machines, no hidden energy sources, nothing that could indicate that humans were actively rebuilding. Every decoy reinforced the aliens' overconfidence, making them believe the planet was entirely safe to explore and dismantle. Humans also manipulated environmental conditions to their advantage. Artificial dust storms obscured hidden entrances, reflecting light and signals to confuse alien sensors. Carefully timed electromagnetic pulses created minor fluctuations that appeared natural. Holographic projections of broken vehicles and scattered ruins misled scanning drones, and small robotic units mimicked wildlife or natural activity to make the planet seem even more uninhabited. The aliens had no way of knowing that their every move was being observed and analyzed. Even communication among humans was carefully controlled. Encrypted signals bounced between hidden bases, ensuring that no transmissions could be intercepted by alien technology. Engineers and strategists coordinated silently, using pre-programmed AI systems that could respond instantly to changing situations. Every repair, every upgrade, and every test was synchronized perfectly. Humans had created a seamless operation that remained completely invisible to the enemy. their ingenuity turning isolation into an advantage and secrecy into a weapon. Decoys were not limited to visual illusions. Energy readings were simulated to show weak or failing systems, making alien analysts think any signs of activity were minor errors or environmental noise. Fake maintenance logs and sensor data were deliberately injected into alien networks, reinforcing the impression that humans were incapable of complex operations. The aliens, relying on their own arrogance and technology, accepted these false reports without suspicion, convinced that nothing of value remained. Meanwhile, the humans continued to integrate their rebuilt machines into a cohesive network, linking drones, vehicles, and weapons into a system capable of real-time coordination. Every test run and calibration took place in hidden chambers shielded from alien detection. Humans perfected synchronization between AI units, ensuring that once activated, the entire arsenal could act as a single intelligent force, invisible to enemy observation. Every upgrade and repair carefully concealed beneath layers of camouflage and subterfuge. Even small exploratory teams of aliens were misled. Drones hovering over ruins detected nothing unusual, and ground teams found only dust, broken panels, and crumbling walls. Humans observed these teams quietly, recording alien scanning patterns, reaction times, and areas of focus. Every error or assumption by the aliens was studied and incorporated into human strategies. These observations allowed humans to refine their deception even further, ensuring that the alien forces remained blind to the true state of the planet. In addition to technology, humans used psychological strategy, planting minor visual cues to reinforce alien beliefs. Broken machines were positioned to appear abandoned. Corridors were intentionally blocked to suggest instability, and faint, meaningless energy readings were broadcast to mimic failure. The aliens interpreted all of this as proof that their intelligence on the planet was correct, that humans were gone, and that no hidden force remained. While in reality, every move was carefully orchestrated to protect the rebuilt arsenal. The hidden humans moved with patience, knowing that their advantage relied on secrecy. Every repair, every calibration, every test was part of a larger plan. The more the aliens believed the planet was safe, the less cautious they became, and the closer humans moved to completing their preparation for the decisive moment. The combination of camouflage, holographic deception, environmental manipulation, and careful observation created a perfect mask, hiding extraordinary activity beneath an appearance of ruin. By the final hours before dawn, the last layers of deception were in place. Holograms and energy distortions maintained the illusion perfectly. The aliens still believed they had nothing to fear, while hidden human forces completed final integration. Machines were fully operational, weapons systems charged, drones programmed, and vehicles ready. Humans had turned apparent vulnerability into strategic advantage. Every illusion and decoy, ensuring that when the moment came, the aliens would see not ruins, but an unstoppable force beyond recognition. Every step of the operation highlighted human ingenuity, turning patience, secrecy, and advanced technology into an invisible weapon. The aliens had no idea that their assumptions had been carefully manipulated, that what they believed to be ruins were actually the stage for a spectacular revelation. Humans had mastered the art of hiding in plain sight, and the final phase of their plan would soon prove that underestimating them was the gravest mistake any enemy could make. As the first light of dawn stretched across the horizon, hidden human engineers and strategists put the finishing touches on their rebuilt war machines. The once broken vehicles now gleamed with polished armor. Energy weapons hummed softly as they calibrated for maximum efficiency, and drones hovered silently in their bays. Each unit fully operational, tested, and optimized. Humans had transformed what appeared to be ruins into a sophisticated, fully integrated arsenal, ready to strike with precision and power. The underground chambers, previously filled with the sound of construction, now hummed with quiet energy as final systems were linked together. AI networks synchronized drones, vehicles, and weapons, allowing them to operate as a cohesive force, each machine capable of independent action but able to respond instantly to commands from a central control. The humans had not only rebuilt their technology, they had enhanced it beyond recognition, creating systems more advanced and capable than anything the aliens had ever imagined. Engineers walked between assembly bays, checking every detail, ensuring weapons were calibrated, vehicles reinforced, drones programmed with thousands of possible scenarios, and energy cores stabilized for maximum output. Every human knew their role in the operation, and the level of coordination was unlike anything previously achieved. Their patience and attention to detail had turned chaos and destruction into a force of order, power, and readiness. Every machine a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and determination. Above ground, the aliens still believed the planet held only ruins, their scanners detecting nothing significant. The holographic decoys and electromagnetic interference maintained perfect illusions. Every dust cloud, broken structure, and faint energy reading had been carefully manipulated to fool even the most advanced sensors. The humans had mastered invisibility in plain sight, ensuring that the aliens remained blind to the extraordinary force now ready below. Humans moved quietly, observing the alien fleet from hidden vantage points, analyzing their formation, scanning methods, and likely strategies. They anticipated every possible reaction, knowing the first moments of confrontation would be critical. The rebuilt machines were not only superior to their previous versions, but also integrated into a strategy that combined speed, firepower, and adaptive intelligence, ready to exploit every weakness in the alien approach. The final phase of preparation involved testing communication and control networks, ensuring that vehicles and drones could operate both autonomously and in coordination. Humans ran simulations one last time, confirming that each unit could respond to unexpected threats, coordinate attacks, and adjust strategies in real time. The machines were no longer just repaired. They were reborn, more powerful, more intelligent, and far more dangerous than before. Even small tactical adjustments were made with precision, shield calibrations fine-tuned, drones given extra processing power to detect and react to stealth movements, energy weapons aligned for maximum range and penetration. Humans had thought through every scenario, ensuring that when they finally revealed themselves, the aliens would be overwhelmed by both technology and strategy, every system working in harmony to create an unstoppable force. The atmosphere in the hidden chambers was tense but controlled. Humans knew the moment of revelation was approaching. Yet their confidence in their preparation gave them calm and focus. The hours of rebuilding, testing, and refining had paid off, and the once broken and abandoned machinery now represented not only power, but also the culmination of human ingenuity, patience, and determination. The dawn would mark the transition from secrecy to dominance. As the first rays of sunlight touched the surface, energy shields flickered into readiness, drones activated quietly, vehicles' engines hummed softly, and weapon systems powered up. Humans moved to strategic positions, hidden from alien sight, each operator ready to coordinate with the network of machines. They had completed what once seemed impossible, turning ruins into a fully operational, highly advanced war arsenal, and all under the watchful eyes of an unsuspecting enemy. Above, the alien fleet continued its survey, still unaware of the extraordinary force now lying in wait. Their assumptions had been perfect fodder for human strategy, and the humans were ready to capitalize on every expectation the aliens had made. What the aliens considered abandoned and useless had been transformed into a weaponized showcase of human intelligence and innovation, a force that would appear suddenly, decisively, and overwhelmingly. Humans had achieved complete readiness. Every drone, vehicle, and weapon system synchronized, tested, and optimized. The moment of emergence was imminent, and the aliens would soon witness the full extent of human ingenuity. The dawn no longer marked a quiet morning, but the beginning of a revelation that would shake the galaxy, showing that humans could not only rebuild, but surpass, innovate, and dominate beyond recognition. When the aliens finally attempted to seize the site, expecting minimal resistance, they were met with an overwhelming and perfectly coordinated defense. From hidden bays, rebuilt vehicles and drones moved with synchronized precision. Energy weapons flared to life, and shields activated instantly. What the aliens had assumed were broken ruins now became a fortress of power. Humans had transformed every piece of old technology into advanced machines capable of executing complex maneuvers and retaliating with devastating force. The alien forces were caught completely off guard. their confidence evaporating as human war machines executed attacks faster than any of their calculations could anticipate. Drones struck from multiple angles. Vehicles moved in perfect formation, and energy weapons targeted key points with deadly accuracy. Humans had used every hour of preparation to ensure that each machine operated not only efficiently, but also intelligently, anticipating alien movements and countering strategies in real time. Alien commanders struggled to adapt, issuing orders to retreat or reposition, but their communications were intercepted and monitored by human AI systems. Every move they made had been predicted. Every formation adjusted by humans in response. The battlefield became a showcase of tactical genius, with humans exploiting weaknesses in the alien approach, using speed, firepower, and superior strategy to dismantle their confidence as quickly as they destroyed their units. Drones and autonomous vehicles worked in perfect harmony, creating diversions, isolating enemy squads, and striking with precision before the aliens could react. Even heavily armored alien units were outmaneuvered. Their attacks deflected by adaptive shields, human weapons targeting critical systems with surgical accuracy. The aliens had never encountered a force so fast, so smart, and so coordinated. Their assumptions about human weakness shattered in minutes. From hidden command centers, human strategists monitored the battle, adjusting movements, deploying reserves, and redirecting drones to exploit openings. Their calculations were flawless. Every weapon fired, every maneuver executed at the perfect moment. Humans had turned what had once been ruins into a living, thinking battlefield machine. Every unit acting as part of a larger plan designed to overwhelm and confuse. The aliens could not comprehend how the humans had anticipated and countered every possible tactic. The terrain itself, once thought neutral, became an ally for humans, with hidden traps, decoys, and strategically placed reinforcements, amplifying the effectiveness of their attacks. Alien formations broke under pressure. Attempts to regroup were met with coordinated counterattacks, and every retreating alien unit found itself cut off or neutralized. Humans had designed the environment to maximize the advantage of their rebuilt war tech, turning every natural feature into a force multiplier. Alien morale collapsed rapidly as they realized the full extent of human preparation. What they had assumed was a derelict site was actually a fully armed and technologically superior force. Humans had rebuilt, enhanced, and hidden their machines in perfect secrecy. And now, in one decisive moment, they unleashed them with precision and overwhelming power. The aliens had never faced an enemy capable of such foresight, coordination, and adaptability. And the shock of realization only deepened their panic. Even advanced alien units, trained for interstellar warfare and equipped with powerful weapons, found themselves outmatched. Human drones flanked them. Vehicles disrupted their formations, and energy weapons struck from unexpected angles. Every attack was timed and executed flawlessly. Humans had integrated their intelligence and technology so completely that every unit functioned as a single organism, turning coordination into lethal efficiency. The aliens' best strategies crumbled under the relentless precision of human tactics. Casualties among alien forces mounted quickly. Their attempts to adapt were futile. Humans used not only brute force, but also deception, creating illusions, false targets, and misdirections that amplified confusion. Alien units fired at empty holograms, while human forces struck critical positions. Every moment of delay compounded their losses. And the humans advanced relentlessly, maintaining initiative and momentum, a force the aliens could neither predict nor counter. By the time the alien command attempted to order a full withdrawal, humans had already secured the battlefield, their rebuilt war machines standing ready for any further engagement. The aliens were forced to retreat, stunned and humbled. The very species they had considered extinct had not only survived, but rebuilt and outsmarted them completely. Humans had turned assumed weakness into overwhelming strength, demonstrating intelligence, ingenuity, and strategic mastery that no alien could have anticipated. In the end, the aliens learned a painful lesson. Humans could not only rebuild lost technology, but improve it, integrate it into advanced networks, and deploy it with unmatched precision. What they had assumed was a simple salvage operation had become a devastating encounter. The humans had achieved total dominance on the battlefield. proving once again that underestimating humanity was the greatest mistake any enemy could make. Humans stood silently as the alien fleet retreated, their rebuilt war machines gleaming under the early morning light. Every vehicle, drone, and weapon system fully operational and integrated into a network of precision and intelligence. The battle had ended decisively. The aliens shocked and humbled, and humans had sent a clear message to the galaxy. Underestimating humanity was a mistake with consequences no one could ignore. The ruins that had once been abandoned were now a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and strategic mastery. As the dust settled, human engineers and strategists moved through the hidden facilities, checking systems, recalibrating weapons, and ensuring that every machine was ready for any future threat. Drones hovered silently. Vehicles were inspected and tested, and energy weapons remained charged. Humans had not only rebuilt their war technology beyond recognition, but had also enhanced it to levels far beyond anything the aliens could comprehend. The planet's surface, once thought lifeless, now concealed an arsenal capable of dominating any force. Even as the aliens retreated to regroup, humans analyzed every movement, every tactic used by the enemy, using the data collected during the confrontation to improve their systems and strategies. AI networks integrated lessons learned, adapting instantly to new patterns of attack. Humans had ensured that not only were their machines superior, but their intelligence and adaptability had become a force multiplier, turning victory into preparation for any future encounter. The hidden humans did not celebrate recklessly. Their focus remained on readiness and survival, understanding that while this battle had been won, the galaxy was vast and filled with unknown threats. Each machine, drone, and weapon system was maintained meticulously, ensuring reliability and efficiency. Humans had transformed patience, secrecy, and innovation into a permanent advantage, a capability to rebuild, improve, and deploy technology faster than any enemy could react. Strategists reviewed holographic simulations of the battle, identifying areas for improvement and reinforcing successful strategies. Human engineers began designing next-generation upgrades, integrating captured alien technology and refining AI protocols. The rebuilt war machines were not static. They were evolving, improving continuously, learning from experience, and ready to face any challenge. Humans had created a system that was self-enhancing, combining human creativity with technological intelligence. A perfect synergy that no alien could match. The psychological impact on the alien command was profound. Reports of the decisive human victories spread through fleets and councils, shaking confidence and forcing a reevaluation of previously held assumptions about humanity. The aliens realized that humans could rebuild, innovate, and deploy advanced war technology faster than any logic predicted. Their underestimated species had become a strategic and technological power to be reckoned with. A lesson in humility that would echo across the galaxy. Humans took steps to further secure their hidden facilities, reinforcing camouflage, enhancing electromagnetic interference, and maintaining decoy projections to continue misleading alien sensors. Even after victory, secrecy remained a key strategy, ensuring that humans could strike first, strike effectively, and remain undetected until the perfect moment. The galaxy could not yet fully grasp the depth of human innovation, and humans intended to keep it that way until the time was right. Communication networks among human command centers remained encrypted and autonomous, linking every unit, drone, and vehicle into a single coordinated network. Humans had created a system capable of instant response to any threat, integrating reconnaissance, defense, and offensive capabilities. Every machine operating as part of a collective intelligence, prepared to adapt to new enemies, terrain, or tactics. Humans had created not just rebuilt war tech, but a self-sustaining and evolving military ecosystem. As the sun rose higher, the planet returned to an appearance of quiet ruins, the aliens unaware of the extraordinary power lying hidden beneath. Humans maintained perfect invisibility, ready to unleash their rebuilt and enhanced war machines whenever necessary. Every preparation had been deliberate, every strategy designed to maximize advantage. Humans had taken what was once destroyed and transformed it into a legacy of power, resilience, and ingenuity. The lesson was unmistakable. Humans could disappear, rebuild, and emerge stronger than before. Their war technology had been hidden, reconstructed, and perfected in secrecy, And the galaxy now knew that human potential was limitless when combined with intelligence, strategy, and innovation. The aliens would think twice before underestimating humanity again, for the species that had once seemed defeated had risen beyond recognition, ready to shape the future on its own terms. Even in silence, humans demonstrated their mastery. Patience, secrecy, intelligence, and technological excellence had created an unstoppable force, hidden in plain sight, capable of responding to any threat, adapting to any situation, and dominating any battlefield. The galaxy would remember that ruins could conceal power, and that humanity, underestimated and nearly erased, had become a symbol of resilience, ingenuity, and overwhelming strategic might.